team training for USAG because everyone else hates it, and I'm not really sure why. I love vault bars. It's a challenge. There's so many choices. Beam and floor go great together, obviously, because pretty much every drill you use on floor you can accommodate to beam. Vault is its own sort of special thing. I can find it. Oh, come on. Where's my vault? There it is. Okay. Again, vault is probably, I think judges could attest to this. Vault is shape. All about your shape and angle. When I say shape, I mean like angles. Like leaning back versus leaning forward makes or breaks your vault. You lean forward on vault, it's over. So, one of my favorite drills, obviously the girl in the picture does not have the best form, but this is how they're gonna look in beginners. So, this is also a great drill. Sorry, you might need to stand up for a second. Actually, you know what? Just stay there. I'll just accommodate here. Little ones, low block. The older they get, the more strong they get, taller block. So just keep building. Also, this is really focusing on their steps. The second hardest part of the vault is getting the steps. How many times do you see kids stop because of their steps and their entry? So we take out the run. Get rid of the run. They don't need to run. I mean, yes, every once in a while, but we don't, if they run, they can start halfway. The biggest problem I see is that you get beginners starting at the end. By the time they get there, okay, oh, yeah, 2 vaults, they're done, right, for the whole day. They don't need to run. That's not even the important part right now. So, we start here. I don't know the philosophy on this for you guys. Righty or lefty, I kind of let them decide because I'm a righty and I like to get my right leg up first for mine, but I also know righties that like their left leg up first. I would have them do both. You'll know pretty quick which one's better because one they're going to fumble and the other one they're going to rebound. So I have them test both, but I always say I like to do bad leg, good leg goes up, arms are down, rebound back. And of course the goal is to get back as far as you can. The little ones are not going to be able to get to that line. I can barely get to that line from one step. Don't worry about it. Make sure there's only like 4 springs in there, tops, so they at least have a chance. But again, arms down, they rebound, arms go up. I should not be wearing socks. Now, again, with the shape, it's here. You're going to see a lot of them. This is why I love this drill, because if I don't lean back, I'm not going anywhere. So it's an automatic fix. It's forcing them to lean back. I do this drill, honestly, every single vault day. Every single one. Because no matter how many times they do it, you add a run, and it's gone. Then you gotta do it again. So I love this one. From here, again, build the blocks up, because then the taller it gets, they have to rebound harder and get up onto it. So I like to do that as well. Okay, so this one, it's over here. So you get my again, eliminate the run. The run is the problem. The run is all they're thinking about. So again, it's just one step. This forces a focus on the rebound and the arms. So it's one step, arms go. Oops, now I'm doing my leg here. Arms down, up. And then you probably, it's okay that I read this is low to build, and I can barely do it. So you don't need to do it here, just a block, right? Just a taller block. So the idea is when you eliminate that run, they're focusing on the arms. So slow-mo, arms are down, make sure they're down. Most kids get here, and they're already up. Then you're losing all your momentum. Then the front handspring goes like this. That's why, if you ever wonder why front handsprings do that when they're here, it's because their arms are up too early and they're leaning forward. The nice thing too about the one step, they're not necessarily leaning back, but they're still upright. Because if they lean forward, it's gonna look like that. So this is a really fun one. Okay, this one's you're just gonna get a laugh out of this one because I didn't have any equipment. So I'll be right here. Let's just pretend this is a big barrel. You'll laugh. The first couple times I went over this side. Oh, sorry. Shorties, get them up on a block. Just pretend this is a barrel. No.
Want us to go grab them?
I'll survive. So, the little guys, you know, because they'll be like here. So you want like belly button, and then you want superwoman. See, come on. And you want superwoman. Just start with that. Once they've mastered that, and you know, it's okay that they do this by themselves. It can be a spotting station, it can be by themselves. It doesn't have to be perfect. They're still getting back muscles. It's fine. So, let's see if I can go center enough for this one. So once they master that, lean forward. So the idea of this is that front handspring is kind of simulating a handstand drop, but this is forcing the proper shape. So they're getting the handstand, then they're falling versus arching over. Because if you watch some of the upper level gymnasts, it's a handstand pop arch. It's not a front handspring. It's more of a handstand over. So this is a great drill for that, kind of forcing that straight body lift. Because again, when you're doing superwoman, you know, if they lean back on the board, they should be a superwoman in the middle. But if they lean forward on the board, it's gonna be this. Their butt's gonna go up, and then they flick the toes. So that's why I really like this one. And again, you can start it with the little ones. I mean, not like beginner one, but when I say little, I mean like under 12. So, any questions on that one? And you can play 8-incher, 2 8-inchers, wedge. I mean, it doesn't really matter what they land on. Whatever's available, as long as it's soft. Last one. I do not recommend this for beginners. No way. Maybe I have to do more. I have to look more into your guys' program. I would say in range 2 or 3 tops. Are they doing handstand flat backs by then? Yeah. Okay. So again, I really stress visuals. Kids need something to aim for, go over. This is going to be handstand flat back. To start off, just use your hand, right? So I just go like this, and then they run at me, and then my hands are already ready to spot anyway. So I'm like, go over my arm, handstand flat back. But once they master that, you get this guy in here, and they're like, oh, you know, they lose their mind. You can put a 8-incher on top because sometimes this big of they bend. So you can put an 8-incher when you first do it. Once they get good at it, this is fine. They should be able to handle this drop.